Making headlines all across Europe. Horse meat has turned up in meals labeled as beef in 13 countries in Europe. But that horse meat trade is not limited to overseas. Local 2 Investigates found a Texas company shipping it right through the port of Houston. Local 2 investigator Joel Eisenbaum is joining us live at the port with more on what he's uncovered here. Joel?
You know, Bill, records we examined show more than 1 million pounds of horse meat has moved through the port of Houston just since last August. A Texas company is shipping this stuff, and another company that feeds people is buying it.
Local 2 Investigates has learned ships traveling in and out of the port of Houston are carrying horse meat. A lot of it shipped by a Texas company, and there are questions now whether it's legal.
Somebody may have an interest in looking into it in further detail.
Documents we obtained show those shipments include fresh chilled horse meat, frozen boneless horse meat, trimmings, forequarters, hindquarters, hundreds of thousands of pounds of slaughtered horse meat headed from Mexico, stopping in the port of Houston, and eventually making its way by giant ships like these to Russia and the Netherlands.
As further horse meat contamination is uncovered, there are fears that horse meat could be in frozen supplies stocked in schools and hospitals.
Horse meat for human consumption has been in the news lately overseas, as beef products across Europe are showing up with unwanted horse meat in them. And there have been a lot of questions about where that horse meat is coming from.
To have it land right back in our laps here in Houston, we found very, very shocking.
R.T. Fitch is president of the Wild Horse Freedom Federation. He thinks Kaufman, Texas-based International Unicorn could be breaking the law if humans are eating that horse meat. And an attorney who examined that Texas law for us says there's a good case for that.
That I believe the statute is written broad enough that somebody could be prosecuted under it.
Local 2 Investigates has learned the president of the Texas company shipping all that horse meat is also the founder of the Dutch meat company receiving all that horse meat. And on that Dutch meat company's website, they proudly proclaimed, quote, horse meat is one of the healthiest kinds of meat for human consumption.
Tried to call International Unicorn in Texas for comment. Nobody answered the phone. Called the Port of Houston for comment. They referred us to Customs. Customs referred us to the USDA. USDA has not returned our phone calls yet. We're live in Southeast Houston tonight. I'm Joel Eisenbaum, KPRC, Local 2.
Thank you, Joel. Joel also says that Kaufman, Texas, where that horse meat shipping company is based, has an interesting story. Until 2007, Joel says, it was home of one of the biggest horse slaughter plants in the nation.